Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I hope everyone's doing great. We took the impatiens out of the little cells and I replanted them. They all look like they're doing okay. May need a little water in there. I watered them last night, but I'll give them a little dab of water before I send them off into the other room. And then we can start on the tomatoes, because I have several in a cell and I'm going to try to divide them so that each one has its own cell, its own little spot. And I'll be using the 4-inch. Should I maybe use the 6-inch? I'll just use the 4-inch for right now, but there's several. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and a little tiny 24. So I'm going to put them in there. That's quite a few. So I think at my garage sale early this spring, I'm going to have some tomato plants in that garage sale. And as far as my ranunculus, you know, last year I bought some ranunculus claws, and I bought like 30, I think, 30, and I got like about 9 that grew. That's it. So I thought, well, I'm going to get more this year. And every one grew. Well, except from my garden. I ended up with getting a total of 42 claws from my garden. And some of them didn't look very good, and some of them did. I got 2, 4, 6, 8. I got about 12 claws from my garden that are regrowing. So, and out of all the ranunculus I have 72 or more. I think I had about 75 ranunculus plants. What am I going to do with all those? Well, I'm going to put some in containers. I'll put some in containers, and I'll put as many as I can out in the garden, and just watch them grow, and hopefully they can go bye-bye in time for the warmer weather flowers and such, like the dahlias and cone flowers and Rebecca and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get there. Anyway, I'm going to take these into the other room real quick. It looks like a couple of my tomato plants are looking a little sad because I took them out off the heat mat. This is what it looks like when a gardener gets really bored in the winter time. I have plants growing early. That's all right. That's okay. Get my pot set up here real quick, and yeah, that's still damp. Now I have Super Steak, which is Burpee's original beef steak. I also have their Vivacious tomato, which is their new variety, and it promises to have at least 72 tomatoes on, you get 72 tomatoes out of it in the season. So that's quite a few tomatoes. It's a good thing I'm planning on canning this year. Let's see, how many did I say? Oh shoot. I got a long way to go. Okay, that's 15. Okay, I'm going to do a couple, and I'm going to try to split these without hurting them. This is the vivacious. These are pretty big cells, so if I didn't have to split them, I might have just left them in there, but I hope they're going to be all right. Very carefully, just let it split on its own. Kind of barely tap the roots to get the dirt off. And I'm going to stick that right back in there. Don't be sad, little guy. Some dirt around it. I have to get some more sand to put around in my pots for the gnats, because it does help. I just haven't had a chance to get more sand. I'll get some. I'll have some by next week or the weekend. Okay, those are both vivacious. I better. Okay, I'm going to start a pan for them already. So that they can start soaking up a little water. A drop or two on top, not much, because I don't want the gnats coming yet. Just a drop. Fill that up. Should get my trays today. Okay, these should all be vivacious. I wonder if this would work. Nice. Hate to take it out of the soil it's in, but if you're going to split them, it's a good time to do it. I left as much dirt as I could on it. There you go. There. So that's how that goes. So we're going to speed this up a little bit. I just have two more. The last ones I did were the less acidic tomato. It's an orange tomato, and very good. We hope we like them. For my son, who can't take all that acidic acid in the tomatoes, so or anyone. I mean, sometimes, you know, people love tomatoes so much. And they'll eat one and their mouth will break out, or because it's so much acidity in them. So the orange ones are a great way to get that delicious tomato taste without all the acid in it, and you can enjoy your meal and your burger. So anyway, I have two more. I have Big Beef from Johnny's. It's Big Beef Plus, and I'm going to see how it comes up against the Burpee Super Steak, their original beef steak, which has been a family favorite, and I'm sure many family favorites for years. But it always seemed like it was so hard for me to get, because by the time I go to plant my garden, they're all gone. I don't get there quick enough to get them, and it just, ugh. So anyway, so then we just have to take what they have left. So this time, I'm growing my own, and I make sure I have those yummy, yummy, yummy beefsteak tomatoes this year. I'm going to start with the Big Beef Plus. There looks like there's 4 of those. So, and then there's 8 of the Burpee beefsteak. So while I got my pots all ready to go, these are pretty close together. And you can stick them down, clear down. You don't want any leaves touching the soil, but you could put them down, because tomatoes are, you can lay them sideways and they'll grow roots. There's 2. And this one has a tall one and a kind of a small one, but I'm putting it in there anyway. I'm sure it's going to be fine. I try to leave as much dirt as I can on there from what it's been growing in. I don't know if it makes a difference, but that's just the way I do it. Just for extra growing health. I'm anxious to try all these different tomatoes. I know what the beefsteak's gonna be like. I'm anxious to try Johnny's Big Beef Plus. Release that off of there. Okay. Now this one needs a little. And I'll put a little water in the pan and let it soak it up. Whoop. Set this right. Oop. No room. Set this right here for right now. Let it sit there because I'm almost done here. And then I'll take them back out to the, see if I got room on the table. Okay. Burpee beef steak, super steaks. Oh, that's kind of curved. Do it like this. Perfect. I think every seed spurred, and you know, Johnny's I'm finding out, first time I've used Johnny's this year, I always like Burpee because I could depend on Burpee seeding. Every seed sprouts. And same for you know. Johnny seems to be the same way. Eden Brothers and their ranunculus, every one of those sprouted. I didn't have one that didn't. So that's awesome. Only I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of them. Because, you know, they have to be, I may have to get some more hoops and more cover for them because we put them out in March and we're still, you know, iffy if we're going to have weather between or under 28 degrees. If it gets 28 degrees at night, they need to be covered. So, and sometimes I'll cover them and I'll just leave them covered and just check them every day. Even if it's, you know, not 28, if it's like below 32, I'll keep them covered just to protect them. So I'll probably have to invest in more hoops and more cover. I'm sure my hubby's going to be happy to hear that. But, you know, when you take the time to grow them, it just, you have to take care of them. I just, I think by then we're going to be so stocked with a jungle down here. We're going to have so many pots and plants and pots. We're not going to know where to put them. Plants and pots, pots and plants. There you go. It's a lot of fun though. It keeps me busy. Off. It's like sometimes I think it gets tired of hearing me talk or something. Okay, Regina, enough's enough. Okay, I can use this for planting something else. I'll just put some fresh dirt back in it, redo it, and I like this size of seed trays. I really like this size. For one thing, I can get my little thing down it, my little grabber. It makes it easy. Okay, I guess I need a tray for these. This might need 2 trays. Another thing I need to do is I need to go in there and take apart the lettuce. There's 2 of them that are growing. Both the seeds grew, so I need to pull them apart and make them their own little space too. So I'll bring them in here real quick and do that. Shouldn't take long. Let me get these. Okay, these are super steak. And I did get this one, right? Yes, I did. All right. Here's the SALANOVA lettuce. And there were 2 here, and I'm going to pull these so they're not so close together. I'm going to put them in their own little dirt pot. In fact, I think I will put them in a 6-inch. I won't need these. We'll see how they do in the coco coir and or the plain old dirt or potting soil. I like these because, man, they have stayed. I haven't watered them all. They have been moist the whole time. All right, let me see if I can carefully hopefully not kill them. I think I'll just pull this whole thing out. And let's see here. Pull them apart real softly. And hopefully she'll be okay. I'm going to put this back in here. And then I have another one over here. Very softly. Just kind of pinch them in there. There you go. I'll put this back in here. Kind of pinch it back in there. There we go. All right. We'll see how those do. They like cool weather, so I'm going to put them down here. Take these out to the table. If I have room. We'll see how this goes. Okay, now let's see what we got. Onions are cool weather. Lettuce is cool weather. Sorry. All right, I have greens. This is the burpee salad mix, and this is the old Mexico mix. I think I'll be chopping these up this afternoon. Yeah. We'll just see how they taste. And looky here, I got baby's breath, and we have dianthus and coleus is coming up too. They're looking pretty and good, healthy. Oh, another tray of the vivacious tomatoes. They've got to go back out there on the table. And I've got nasturtium and catnip and French penny. Oh, another, this is another ranunculus, and asters and status and gomphrena and salvia and onion and lettuce and lisianthus. Thanks for following along with me today, and I hope your day is wonderful. And I'm going to go up and enjoy a little bit of sunshine, even though it's cold. But you all have a great day, and thanks again. Bye-bye.